Faith started as Second Mount Sinai Baptist Church Credit Union in 1952.
I've been a member as long as Rita's been a member, I guess you could say. I was chairman of the audit committee and member of the board of directors.
Jim and I started our first joint account at the credit union as Mr. and Mrs. James Haynes. That account is still in existence today.
Everything I have, I own through the help of the Faith Community United Credit Union. They sat me down, and it wasn't just a process of giving me something. It was a process of me receiving and learning while getting.
I've been with the credit union since I graduated from college in 1982, Central State University. When I first joined the credit union, I couldn't get a car loan. And from anywhere else, the big banks wouldn't give me the car loan because I had just graduated and didn't hardly have any credit. But Faith took me up under their wings. Mrs. Haynes and Mr. Haynes basically told me what I needed to do to get the credit, to get the car loan, and I did it.
My credit score was about 500, maybe low fives, and I walked in trying to get a loan for a vehicle, and I was denied, obviously. But it wasn't just a denial that you receive from normal banks and financial institutions. It was a denial with information. So they told me no, but they immediately said, this is the reason why we have to say no at this time. But they gave me instructions and a game plan to walk out of there with, and said, if you do these things, come back and see us in a year and we'll help you out.
When I sat there and I talked to Gloria, she told me exactly what I needed to do. And not only did she tell me what I needed to do to get reestablished, she literally held my hand through the entire process. And I remember her handing me tissue when I was crying, and she took her hand under my chin and lifted my head up and said, don't worry, baby girl, we got you. And so that's how I have, that's how I've benefited.
What I tell people all the time is that you may not be able to get what you want right away because your credit score may not be what it should be, but if you work at it, you can get to where you want to be.
In knowing accounting and being able to keep good records was very important. And that's what the state was on the credit union about. So they recruited me to help them to get the credit union in order. And so, of course, I recruited all the young people we were young at that time, in our 20s. I recruited all the young people that I could get to come and help, including my husband, who later became the chairman of the trustee board and president of the credit union.
I've worked for the credit union for 37 years, and it has impacted my life as an 18-year-old to today, so all facets of life. It introduced me to the world of finance and community development.
Nowhere else within the community where Blacks could get loans, save their money, and be treated fairly.
Faith Community Credit Union is a community, family-oriented environment that, the reality, if we speaking frankly, the reality of it is, things have changed in this country over the last 50 plus years, but so many things has remained the same. Especially when someone see a name like mine on a piece of paper, Akin Africa, you can pretty much see and know who's behind that name. With Faith Community Credit Union, they're going by credit, obviously. They're going by your score, they're going by your credibility, they want to pull a credit report, but they're also going by the individual too.
We provided at the credit union provisions that would allow them to bring their receipts or to show that they paid their gas bill or light bills or whatever. And that was their proof of income. So they were able to show proof of income. They were able to save. Had a place where they could be treated as royalty, as they were, kings and queens, as we say today.
I think it's very important, again, that we have this bank in our community, and for the services that it provides and for the help that it can give, and again, because representation definitely matters.
But I just want you need to come inside Faith Community Credit Union, and you need to meet the people. Everybody is a friend, everybody is a family, and everybody has fun all at the same time. And I just want you to know that I have experienced beautiful moments, and I don't mind sharing them.
From that day even till now I own my own home again, some other assets that I have, and that's what Faith Community United has done for me.
It is so important to have a Black-owned financial institution such as Faith in our community, because in many communities, especially ours, an underserved community, it is all that the residents, members, and the community that they have.
We were like putting a hand in a glove. It's having the two of us together, doing what we were doing in Faith, and encouraging people to save their money.
I think the future of Faith looks like economic empowerment, being able to be a part of the activism that's needed in our community. We can be that financial backing to some of the initiatives that are taking place.
Open up an account ASAP. Yesterday, I referred so many people there over the last 10 to 11 years, and I've never heard one bad story. Everybody benefits in some type of way if you are active. When people hear Faith, they think small financial institution. They don't understand that I actually financed a $500,000 house through Faith Credit. I bought a $150,000 car through Faith Credit. So it's, when I wasn't sure. When I went and asked the questions, they said, sure, here's the paperwork, fill it out. And I did, and got the deal done in, 6 months.
At Faith, we sit down and we educate you on how to get your credit right, or you know what, your debt to income ratio is a little off. You need to pay these off and then come back and see if we can't work with you. And I think that's what sets us aside from most banking institutions.
It's still in existence. It's still the largest minority-owned credit union in the state of Ohio. Still respected, which is a phenomenal history behind it, and still needed today, because believe it or not, there's still games being played with our lack of financial knowledge within our community.
My name is Deborah Tart.
My name is Tyrone McGinney.
My name is Jacqueline Moore.
My name is Akeem Africa.
My name is Tiny Swingfield.
My name is Rita Haynes.
I'm James E. Haynes Sr.
And I am a proud member of
Faith Community
United Credit Union.